Welcome to Professor Kurt's podcast, Since You Asked, where he takes the advice of his therapist and lives out loud. Here we'll do some thinking out loud. On the YouTube channel, you'll find interviews and personal rants on topics such as finance and social priorities and just about everything except for sports. On with the show.
Marshall, who's our next guest?
Well, our next guest is Kurt Gerwitz. Good morning, Kurt. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, I'll tell you, this is quite the difficult subject. I tried to prepare a little last night. I hopped onto Wikipedia there and looked up rights, and I was sort of exonerated to find that rights themselves are it's a complicated subject. It's disputed amongst academics and other thinkers and legal scholars that rights are not cleanly understood. So I'm going to use one of my Toastmasters skills and pivot into something I'm more comfortable talking about, which is I'm going to jump on to gratitude is my new approach to life. And that one has more, clarity in my mind for its usefulness, as the science really has come about to say, like, it's a real antidote to anxiety and mental problems, and that a lot of us are facing with the COVID lockdown, and a lot of us are facing because of how social media has interacted in our lives. And this new Generation Z, is the loneliest generation, even though they're more connected than ever. And in my own life, I can tell you that my practice of gratitude is tremendous. I'm using an app that reminds me 3 times a day. This might sound weird, but it reminds me that I'm going to die. And it has some deep philosophical quote, but the idea is to embrace the ephemeral nature of things, and it keeps things light and bright. And what happens is sometimes I'm feeling anxious and just working at my desk and Zoom and sitting in my room and not having enough human interaction, and then this app will remind me that my problems are temporary, and that this too shall pass, and that really all my problems are first world problems. So sorry, I don't have much to say about rights, but gratitude is really the emphasis on my mind these days.
Kurt, I so appreciate your thoughts on that, because I've been going through that same thought process. And gratitude, to be grateful, means there's someone to be grateful to as well. And gratitude is really important. And when you're grateful, then you can't actually be feeling like a victim, and I think it takes away anxiety. So, Kurt, thank you so much for your thoughts this morning.
Thank you, Kim.